Welcome to Punchy's Garage, the home of Punchy and El Toro. Yep, that's what I'm going to call it. El Toro. Weird frame rail system here. It comes all the way down. This is a bug chassis. It comes all the way down to the front, so it kind of had like a bullhead look. So went ahead and got some bull horns. So let's take a look at this. Just some little updates on this thing from the previous video I posted about it. Painted it the camo green. Took the old wagon top. That was a wagon for, came with the wheels that are now on the beat up bus cooler wagon. Took the top of the wagon, attached it to the rail, attached the light strip that came with this to that rack. I'm going to put a spare tire up here. Whether I need it or not, I don't know. Looks cool. Excuse me. I got a couple seats real cheap from Amazon. They actually look pretty good. Nice quality seat. Cheap made, but for what they are, they're going to work out just fine for this vehicle. All right. We got the bull horns temporarily mounted here. Got the mirrors. These are golf cart mirrors. Got these LED 4-inch lights off of Amazon as well. I also got these little 6-inch LED lights, and I'm going to mount them down here on the front beam, which will act as another white headlight, small, and they'll also turn an amber color when I go to put on the turn signal. Got the front half of this Gia hood that I cut, had this beautiful patina on it, so I cut it in half. Front end and rear end goes on the back, but this is the front end. I put some plastic edge trim around it because it was a little rusty, because I had to actually, it came out to about here on both sides, so I had to cut about 2 inches off. Now we've got about the same width as the rail here. Went to Lowe's and got some gate hinges, I guess you would call them. Self-tapped those into some existing holes that were already on the rail. Riveted the hinge to the hood. And now I can leave that up if I need to, let's say, access the brake reservoir or whatever. It's nice to just have it be able to come up out of the way. The only other thing I got to do now is maybe either do a hood pin on each side and pop a pin through there to keep that from blowing up, or I'm going to put some sort of I don't know, not really sure yet. Looking for some ideas. If you got ideas of how to strap this down, let me know. Thinking about putting some kind of metal hoop here, and then a leather strap that would come down and tie around here, so it would have like a leather strap holding that down. But if you got ideas, please let me know. So you got the headlights there, mixed with that top light when needed, and then the little LED strips down here. I think it's going to be a good amount of light. This rear seat came with this rail, so when we picked this up, there's a beer keg sitting here full of fuel. Well, that's obviously long gone. But the seat, I basically sanded it down, hit it with some black fabric spray paint. The vinyl and fabric spray paint you can get at an auto parts store. And now it's back to nice looking black. Now, whether or not anybody can sit back here, I tried to sit back here, and I'll be honest, I barely fit, and I'm only about 5'9". So this would maybe be for like little kids or something, but I don't have kids, so most likely it's just for show, and it just kind of helps block the engine and all the other components back here from the view of the seating area. Aluminum fuel tank, very cheap on Amazon. Got the new fuel line, new fuel filter, fuel pump. I had to relocate the battery up to here. It used to fit down here, but after I welded in these brackets for the fuel tank, it no longer fit there. So there was another actual flat platform here where a battery used to sit. So I'm going to go ahead and keep the battery there. Just keep it in this case, and then we'll tighten those straps up when it comes time to drive it. The oil cooler fan still needs turned on or hooked up with the wiring. I don't know if I really need it or not. My guess is I probably don't. It's just going to help cool it down quicker. but if I should definitely hook that up, let me know. What else? Got everything hooked up. As far as the motor goes, I'm gonna have to probably take this carburetor off and kind of spray it out and get a little bit cleaned up in case some of them jets are clogged up. I've never honestly cleaned a carb myself. I have stripped them down before. I stripped the last Solux I had on the Blue Beetle. I stripped it down with intentions of cleaning it, and then I came into possession with the Weber carburetor, so I kind of stopped cleaning that, so it's still sitting in pieces in a box. What else? We got the additional 6-inch LED strips here in the back. These will be running lights, brake lights, and turn signals. These will also go from red to an amber color when I hit the turn signal. I am going to spray all this metal work down here with a fresh coat of black. I think once I get this carb cleaned and tuned, I can put it back on, and when that's ready to go and I'm verified that this thing is running and idling smoothly, I'll go ahead and give this a quick cleaning and spray that. I'm thinking black. I think black would obviously be the best choice. And what else? I do believe that's about it. I think I need to get a new gas pedal assembly, because this one I think is pretty well shot. I don't know, maybe I can take it apart and get it back to normal again. The seats still need bolted down. They're just kind of in here for visual. I do have to hook up the switch panel here in this old ammo box. I'm going to have a wiper. I'm going to have that top LED light bar. I'm going to have the headlights and something else. There's 5 switches here in total, so I will be able to run maybe 2 of these empty for now until I figure out what I want to do with them. And I just got to clean the overspray off this glass on the inside. It comes right off with a flat blade. So that's pretty much it. I do want to weld in 2 vertical pieces here as additional support so that this floor isn't bouncing, because there's really nothing supporting it except for up top, down the middle, and the back. I'd like to have a little extra support coming off this rail. So I'm going to put in 2 vertical pieces right here, and then I'm going to fill in this whole section with some substrate, probably Max Metal or Dye Bond, and then that'll kind of protect from this tire coming up and kicking up anything, whether it's rocks or what, whether on road or off road. So, and then lastly, I think I'm just gonna throw in some black big thick rubber floor mats here, and then also in the back, and that'll just kind of keep all that mess from under the car from getting in the car. Now there will hopefully be times where this car will get filthy dirty, because I'm having a blast off road and I fully intend on it getting muddy at some point. But if I just want to cruise it out to the beach or something, or stay on the road, well, then I've got the option. All right, well, that's it for Project Sandrail. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe if you don't mind, if you want to see some more about this particular car. And obviously we got plenty that I'm going to be making tons and tons of videos. I've already got a bunch of ideas of how to go out in this car and have fun and make a fun video. Some scavenger hunts, some mural photo drops, and a bunch of other stuff. So thanks for watching. See you later.